Okay, so you're going to take your beginning of the year benchmark. You may pause this video so that you can work on the questions, and then press play when you're finished working on the question. You need to work your answers on the test. Remember to bubble your answers nice, dark, and neat on the Scantron. All right, question number 1. Larry has written 6/10 of his book report. Which decimal represents the part of the book report he has written? A, 6.1, B, 6.01, C, 0.6, D, 0.06. Question number 2. The stem and leaf plot shows the scores given to the dogs at a dog show. Possible scores were between 0.1 and 5.0. Dog show scores, stem, leaf. One slash 5 means a score of 1.5. What is the difference between the highest score and the lowest score shown in the stem and leaf plot? F, 4.3, G, 3.7, H, 0.25, J, 0.47. Number 3. Quinlan described a number using these clues. The value of the digit is 7. The value of the digit 7 is 7 times 10. The value of the digit 3 is 3 times 1,000. The value of the digit 1 is 1 times 100. Which number could fit Quinlan's description? A, 3175.02. B, 93,075.01. C, 3,651.70. D, 9,372.01. Number 4. There are 27 teams in a hockey league. There are 16 players on each team. How many players are in the hockey league? Number 5. Ruth sorted polygons into groups. The polygons shown belong in the same group. Which description best represents this group? A, polygons with perpendicular and parallel lines. B, polygons with perpendicular lines only. C, polygons with acute and obtuse angles. D, polygons with obtuse angles only. Number 6. On Monday, Pete and Ted completed a total of 7/10 of their group project. Pete completed 3/10 of the project. What fraction of the group project did Ted complete on Monday? F, 4/10, G, 4/7, H, 7/10, J, 3/4. Number 7. This is a griddable, which means you will grid this by filling in the top part of your box with the numerals and then bubbling in the corresponding circle underneath the number for each box. Scott traveled 557 miles to visit his cousin. What is this number rounded to the nearest 10. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Number 8. Bonnie has a rectangular picture of her dog. Use the ruler provided to measure the length and width of the picture to the nearest inch. You do not need to get a ruler. The front of your packet has a paper that has a ruler on it. Rip that paper out and use the ruler that has the inches to measure the picture. Which measurement is closest to the area of the picture in square inches? F, 15 square inches. G, 96 square inches. H, 24 square inches. J, 16 square inches. Number 9. The rule, plus 38, is used to show the relationship between the position of the number in a pattern and the value of that number. Which table shows this relationship? Letter A, position, value. Letter B, position, value. Letter C, position, value. Letter D, position, value. Question 10. Which angle does not appear to have a measure of 23 degrees? (11) It took Ian 3 years to collect 25,413 aluminum cans to recycle. In the first year, he collected 8,917 cans. And in the second year, he collected 7,39639 cans. Which equation can be used to find X, which stands for the number of cans Ian collected in the third year? Number 12. On which number line does point Q best represent a distance of 2.98 units from 0? 13. Zoe sold snacks at a neighborhood pool. The cost of preparing the snacks was $10.29. The money she received from the sale of the snacks was $21.75. What was Zoe's profit? And if the new amount is smaller. 14. Trevor jogged the following fractions of a mile last week. Monday, 3/4 of a mile. Tuesday, 5/10 of a mile. Friday, 4/5 of a mile. Which comparison of these fractions of a mile is true? (15) Mr. Yates walks around the perimeter of a square playground every day for exercise. Each side of the playground is 29 yards long. What is the perimeter of the playground in yards? You are going to use your griddable for number 15. Remember that every digit should have a bubble colored underneath it. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. The coaches at Xavier Elementary School bought cases of sports drinks for a field day. They bought 76 cases of drinks. Each case contained 24 drinks. All the drinks were given out to students. Each student received 3 sports drinks. How many students received sports drinks? 17. Lana drew these figures. Figure L, figure M, figure N, figure P. Which of these figures appear to have both a horizontal line of symmetry and a vertical line of symmetry? Letter A, figure M only. Letter B, figure L and figure N. Letter C, figure M and figure P only. Letter D, figure L, figure M, figure P. Number 18. Miss Owens ordered 2 foot-long sandwiches for her 3 children to share. The picture shows the 2 sandwiches cut in half. Each child ate half a sandwich. Which fraction represents the number of sandwiches the children ate? Number 19. Students pushed toy cars to see how far they would roll. The table shows the number of cars that rolled different distances. Distance, number of cars. 1 car rolled a half a foot. 2 cars rolled 1 feet. No cars rolled 1.5 feet, so on and so forth. Which dot plot represents the data in the table? A, toy cars, distance feet. B, toys cars, distance feet. C, toy cars, distance feet. D, toy cars, distance feet. Number 20. Landry drew a flag with exactly 1 pair of perpendicular sides. Which of these could be the shape of the flag? Letter F, right triangle. Letter G, acute triangle. Letter H, rectangle. Letter J, square. 21. Christine has a $10 bill to spend at a book fair. She buys 1 book for $4.95, 2 bookmarks for 65 cents each, and a keychain for $1.85. How much change should Kristen receive from her $10 bill? Number 22. A dictionary has a mass of about 2.5 kilograms. Which object has a mass closest to the mass of a dictionary? (23) The models are shaded to represent 2 fractions. Which statement correctly compares these 2 fractions? The amount of time you spent on your computer during Saturday. 24. The table shows the number of cartons of milk the school cafeteria sold each day last week. Day, number of cartons sold. Monday, 352. Tuesday, 426. Wednesday, 449. Thursday, 373. Friday, 402. Which of these is the best estimate of the number of cartons of milk the cafeteria sold last week? 25. Angle Q is shown on this protractor. What is the measure of angle Q to the nearest degree? Letter A, 70 degrees, because 50 degrees plus 20 degrees equals 70 degrees. B, 150 degrees, because 130 degrees plus 20 degrees equals 150 degrees. C, 30 degrees, because 160 degrees minus 130 degrees equals 30 degrees. D, 110 degrees, because 160 degrees minus 50 degrees equals 110 degrees. Number 26 is a griddable. You are going to be writing your answer on your griddable. Make sure that you make your bubbles nice, dark, and neat, and that your bubbles underneath the digits are shaded as well. Mr. Evans will deliver a total of 168 cases of soda to 7 different grocery stores today. He will deliver the same number of cases to each store. How many cases of soda will Mr. Evans deliver to each store? 27. The number 47.06 can be expressed as 28. Valerie had a jug that contained 128 fluid ounces of salsa to put into bowls at a restaurant. She filled each bowl with 6 fluid ounces of salsa until there was not enough salsa left in the jug to completely fill another bowl. How many fluid ounces of salsa were left in the jug? 29. Layla made a triangle that had one 90-degree angle and 2 acute angles. Which term describes Layla's triangle? A, right triangle, because there is one 90-degree angle. B, acute triangle, because there are 2 acute angles. C, obtuse triangle, because the largest angle is obtuse. D, right triangle, because all 3 angles are 90 degrees. Number 30. The weights of 4 hippos at a zoo are listed. Hippo W, 3,894 pounds. Hippo X, 3,648 pounds. Hippo Y, 3,699 pounds. Hippo Z, 3,806 pounds. If the hippos are listed in order from least weight to greatest weight, which hippo would come third in the list? Hippo W, because 3,806 is less than 3,648 is less than 3,894 is less than 3,699. G, Hippo X, because 3,806 is less than 3,894 is less than 3,648 is less than 3,699. Letter H, Hippo Y, because 3,894 is less than 3,648 is less than 3,699 is less than 3,806. J, Hippo Z, because 3,648 is less than 3,699 less than 3,806 less than 3,894. Number 31. The table shows the total number of runs different baseball teams scored in one season. Teams, total runs. Team R scored 61. Team S, 92 runs. T, 100 runs. Team U, 65 runs. Team V, 72 runs. Team W, 64 runs. Team X, 84 runs. Which stem and leaf plot displays these data? A, B, C, or D? Number 32. In science class, Douglas measured the mass of a rock in kilograms. The mass of the rock was 0.26 kilograms. Which fraction is equivalent to this number? 33. In the diagram below, the line segments represent 4 parts of a walking trail in a park. Use the ruler provided to measure the length of each line segment to the nearest centimeter. You do not need a ruler. You have one that's attached to your test on that paper. There is an inch ruler on one side of the paper and a centimeter ruler on the other. Which measurement is closest to the total length in centimeters of the walking trail shown in the diagram? 34. Mrs. Gonzalez packed 45 boxes with limes. Each box holds 100 limes. How many limes can Miss Gonzalez pack into these boxes? And that was the last one. If you need to go back and do it and solve a problem that you skipped, you may do so.